Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's a nice ball. Now it's Bellingham. Delivery from Mbappe. Oh, Musiala! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Spain with this to equalise. Golden opportunity wasted.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Griezmann. And here's Messi. Decent hit! They've scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And here's a chance. And that's off target.
Schneider knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
And it's Griezmann. Kagawa. Mosquera cuts it out. That's a little off target. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gerrard, very much a man of this moment. Gerrard, good driving run. Brilliantly cut out. And the shot! Goal, Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was a given, it always was.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Kagawa.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Out towards the flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe, hurtling down that right flank. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Musiala.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Beckenbauer with a definite foul there. And he's lifted it over.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Roberto Carlos. Schneider. Really fierce, close defending. And he cuts out the supply. Gerrard. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Rooney. He has found the way through. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Musiala. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. Messi. He's looking to set free a rock. Can he put it away? It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
He's tried one!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a...
Oh, well played. Exemplary, that. And this could be the final action of the first half. And the header! And he's heaved it away. Bebeto. Messi. Kagawa. For Musiala. Goes looking wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And there is the half-time whistle. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. The second half then, just getting going. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Rooney. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Messi. Spain look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Petit. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe! Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rooney. It's Bebeto. And Bebeto! And he's done it!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Spain take the lead. Spain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack.
Up for a header! Oh, it's gone in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
So what can they make of this? Good read, needed to be. That's going to be a goal kick. Adams. And the keeper's got it again. Oh, it's Bebeto. Now there's a fine... Bebeto! Goal! Spain! And they're back in front.
Spain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Spain go into the lead. Musiala. Gerrard. And it's Kagawa. Kagawa. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's played into the middle.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well,
chance! And he's found the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
An act of charity gratefully received. This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And the shot! Yes! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That'll be a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 18, Messi. El
Cafu.
dorsal 9,
Petit.
Griezmann. El dorsal 11, Rooney.
Oh, that's such a
Serán
good run.
sustituidos
More
por
of that,
el
please.
dorsal 14, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 13. Cambio de jugadores.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And here's Van Basten. And he skips past his man. Oh, that was vital. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Closing in on goal. Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And now they can clear their lines. And that will be it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. It has come to that time when everything is starting to fall into place. This a game of massive significance, potentially pivotal, very, very little margin for error. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Bellingham, he has found the way through. Ball is over the line. And that's another throw. Schneider does really well to win the ball there. Referee's given a throw.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
Kagawa. And Adams. Cafu. Pinches it off him. Van Bronckhorst. Bellingham going full steam ahead down the left flank. And back to the goalkeeper. Roberto Carlos. A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Nicked it back promptly. He's gone forward. Cafu. For Petit. It's Bellingham. A heavy challenge. Musiala.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Musiala. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Forwards and with intent. Kagawa. Musiala. Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. And smartly reclaimed. And the finish! And he's done it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter.
That could spell trouble. He's one-on-one! And the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's an excellent interception. Petit. And here's Schneider. And that's not going to reach.
Ah, welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Petit. Adams. Cafu. And it's Roberto Carlos. It's Bellingham. He's had it taken off him. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played. well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's had a shot! It's there!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Schneider. Bellingham. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 20, Sneijder.
And we're off again.
El dorsal 45.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Kagawa. Musiala. Kagawa. Kagawa on a strong run down the right. Nice control. Oh, he's been Kagawa! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Osimhen, there's the hit! Really well taken goal. They're back within reach. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Bellingham. Musiala. Cafu makes the interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Osimhen. Can he get it through? Cafu. Cross from Cafu. Some really good ball movement. Serginho.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Asciende a 71.649 espectadores.
Now this could be a chance. Cafu. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got tall. He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cafu. Beckenbauer. It's Bellingham. Musiala given the lift of his goal. Musiala. And he's on his way! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Roberto Carlos considers his options. That was travelling. Osimhen, he's cut it out. Cafu. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Always onto this. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Osimhen. And he cuts out the supply. Kagawa. He's through here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Serginho. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's there to retrieve it. Musiala.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Moved on forwards. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Mbappe. He's gone for goal. That's been cut out, well played. Kagawa. Now it's Mbappe. And he's away. Van Basten. Mbappe. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Cafu deals with that comfortably. That's very neat. Quality ball. Bellingham. And that could set him on his way. Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here. Cafu. Adams. Keep the ball and you win the... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Girassi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Think through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's a superb pass. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This could be another episode of the Seho Girassi show, I think, Peter. While he's primarily a poacher, he doesn't really have the composure you need in the penalty area when it comes to his finishing. He's a bit Hollywood or bust regarding that. But when it comes to his general play, he has great composure bringing his teammates into the game. So he just needs to get that clinical edge going.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Girassi. Chouameni threads one in. Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Girassi. Girassi! Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Caceres. Mateos! What a hit, the save was firm.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. Snyder, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Petit. Bellingham. Adams. Mbappe! Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Petit. He has found the way through. Oh, nice touch. Bellingham. And it's Petit. Petit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Kagawa goes short. Kagawa. Fired deep towards the back post. That's a sharp pass. Van Basten. Kagawa. And he welcomes it in. Real chance! Goal! France! And France are in front.
France clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
France have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And the cutback. Van Basten. Now it's Girassi. Bellingham goes sliding in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, just skips past his man. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Chouameni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Back into the middle. Girassi. Roberto Carlos.
Additionnel, une
Kagawa.
minute.
That has been slung wide. Caceres. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Chers spectateurs, je vous invite à consulter l'écran pour retrouver les horaires des trains au départ des grandes lignes. Changement.
And we're off again.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Adams cuts out the pass. Musiala. Some resolute defending there. And he's managed to get rid. That is good alertness. Now it's Van Basten. And there's green grass ahead of him. Girassi! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
France are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Nicely weighted ball. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this. Petit! Oh, my word, that is quite something! A finish of true class! He has given that the lot. Bang!
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient.
It goes in for the header!
Le nombre de spectateurs
He will
pour
be
ce match,
livid with himself.
71
So I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there.
Kagawa. Musiala. Kagawa. Terrific header!
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That is a brilliant interception. They're back on the ball again. Musiala.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's a mighty effort! Dispatched clinically. They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's a sharp little ball here. Abiati gets rid without sophistication. Mbappe! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Petit. Beckenbauer. Roberto Carlos. For Petit. That's a lovely, neat pass.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Pass is just off target. Caceres. And it's Messi. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. Musiala. Schneider. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he get away here? Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Petit. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mateus, he could be in here. Kagawa puts his foot on the gas. And he's straight offside. Oh, nicely intercepted. Serginho. And it's Griezmann. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the header. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So that's it. It is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Stoichkov tries a shot! Nice interception, well timed. Hits one! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Beckham plays it short. Inter Milan have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Stoichkov. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That has been cut short. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Kagawa. Kagawa gets flagged offside. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Beckham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. They get a throw in. Some really good ball movement. Pedri. Hernandez is wide and looking to get onto this. Schneider. Ball's gone out of play. That's a promising run he's making on the right, and he's managed to get free. And it's Baggio. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Owen. Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. Pedri. Beckham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Beckham. Good driving run. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Owen. Half an hour played now. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Roberto Carlos does well to get it back. Oh, that's clever. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Vinicius Junior just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Hernandez. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Stoichkov. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. He is through here. Now it's Owen. Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Pedri. Xavi. Stoichkov. Now Costa Curta. Busquets. Hernandez. Hernandez. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He can get that clear. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Owen. And he's onside. Real chance! It's in!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of it
Climbs up big! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Schneider. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal. That has been the... It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Cafu. And it's Owen. And it's Schneider. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Adams. Schneider. He's got away. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Owen! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Baggio. Oh, that's nice. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is Roberto Baggio! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Fiddles it through. Not the most accurate pass. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Now it's Stoichkov. Xavi. Can he put it away? And that has been cleared. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Hernandez goes on a charge down the left.
Inter are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Pedri can so cleverly bypass the press. That is good alertness. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Oh, smashing header! Decent enough try.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 6. Sergio Busquets. Numero
Cafu.
26. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14.
We expected better, and so did he.
Messi.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Just the keeper to beat! Shapes to shoot! It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Simplicity itself.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Things start... Can he finish? Yes! And they are cruising away.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. It's out for a goal kick. Shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, easy pickings there. Kagawa. Messi. That's a... He's had a shot! And that's another chance! Oh, no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Gerrard. And it's Neymar. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Engages and forces him off the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Can he finish?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect position.
Conte! Beckenbauer. to Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's picked out the run. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's there to belt it away. 4 extra minutes added on. Gets a good foot in there. Haaland. And the pass is intercepted. Pedri. That has been slung wide. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. And it's Neymar. And now the hit! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming. The Dutch have a hero in every generation, and Dennis Bergkamp is no exception.
He is the man.
Yeah, and he's the pivotal presence, the link-up to all their play. Fantastic technique and vision, which gives him an edge and produces some absolutely brilliant goals.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a little off target. Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Torres! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's quick to get it clear again. Throw it. And it's Bergkamp. Great position here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Owen. That looks a cracking ball. There's no flag. De Gea claims it. Neymar. Good pressure, determined, intense. And here's Neymar. Conte. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And here's Neymar. Shot could... Can he finish? Goal! Botafogo! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Botafogo are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Mbappe. He's looking unstoppable. Oh, that's nice. Kagawa. Schneider. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Kagawa plays it short. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. It's a good look, shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
And they're quick to get it back. Guardiola. And it's Bergkamp. Van Basten. Oh, super find. That's tidy. Nice control. Botafogo applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. And it's Kagawa. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Marquinhos. Cafu gets across to intercept that. Kagawa.
Oh, great feet, that.
Showing good feet. In by Kagawa. Terrific header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Kagawa wins the duel this time. Somewhat off target. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Mbappe. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Owen.
Botafogo couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Kagawa.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Messi. Kagawa. Kagawa really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. He's in a great position. And that is wildly off target.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Torres. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Conte. Looks to clip it forward. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Owen. Interesting ball. Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Owen. Van Basten. De Gea can pick that up. That's really well manoeuvred. Very nicely done. Dixon.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now it's Van Basten. Mbappe has it in a wide position. And he skips past his man. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's got the shot away! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, but the two that closed them down merit the praise of a job well done.
Botafogo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
Great hit! It's there! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Owen is on his own. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mbappe. Bergkamp. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping. That's very neat. Kagawa. No way through. And it's Schneider. Dixon. Botafogo do have a chance to counter here. Marquinhos. Now it's Torres. Owen. Oh, played right into his path. And he's on his way! De Gea gets it clear. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. That's a lovely, neat pass. He has found the way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Schneider! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Owen. And it's lofted through here. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And here's Torres. Messi. Dixon.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And it's Conte. Kagawa. And he's intervened well there. And it's Bergkamp. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Schneider. It's Schneider! And for a moment, time stood still. Rijkaard. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Lovely bit of skill. Schneider. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neymar running with the ball. And here's Cruyff. Neymar. Shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. And here's Cruyff. Bellingham. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And it's Kagawa. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yeah. Neymar. That looks a cracking ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a key interception. Schneider looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And it's Sané. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Van Basten. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Could be danger here. Vinicius Junior stood his ground strongly. Shevchenko. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played out to the left flank. Chooses to go crossfield. He is just caressing the ball. Belly. Oh, this looks sharp. Cruyff. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 8. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 22. Attention.
Here's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Wilshere. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Maldini. And it's Cruyff. And it's Vieira. Passes short and sharp. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Vieira. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. It's a pretty loose pass. Pull it. Shevchenko. Real chance, and the shot! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's...
And he's had a hit! And he's following up! It's in! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
And it's Kagawa. Conte. And here's Sané. Vinicius Junior.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well,
Oh, what's he done? And the shot! No mistake! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. We have ourselves a real game here.
well, they're very much the better team.
There's the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he finish? And somehow it stayed out. Roberto Carlos. Kagawa. Wilshere. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Pickford sends that a long way. In with the challenge. Half an hour gone in the second half. Sané plays a sharp little ball here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Sané. Oh, important interception. Shevchenko is onto it in a flash. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great defending, strong and determined. Pass is just off target. Wilshere going face-to-face with his great rival. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Now the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose, and it's come back out to him. Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Paris Saint-Germain take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
It was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. And that is as far as it goes. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Musiala, and he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior. That's very neat. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Very little question about who's going to be the star of the show here, I think, Jim.
Yeah, assume
It's goals! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Cafu, Schneider, for Kagawa. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No way through, so scores! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Gets his head to it! He will be livid with himself. Oh, there's a probing ball. Scholes calmly anticipates. Gets a good foot in there. Fiddles it through. That pass isn't the best. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Schneider, he has found the way through. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Musiala. That has ended up in no man's land. Gently done. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. And here's Vinicius Junior. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Conte. That's really well manoeuvred. He's found a way through. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's whipped it. Oh, what? There's the shot! He's scored!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious.
It's goals! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just eases him off the ball.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's been picked out. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0. Quality ball.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. That is good alertness. That's a lovely, neat pass. The less said about that pass, the better. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, good-looking ball. Great ball if he can get there. And the finish! Oh, this looks sharp. Conte. That's a fabulous... Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Schneider. David Villa. Oh, easy pickings there. Adams. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Totti. Beckenbauer. That has been cut short. Kagawa. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Vinicius Junior might just make this. Oh, nicely intercepted.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
David Villa in acres of space. And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Totti really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 24.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter
Numero
now.
8. Numero 13. Villa. Numero 21. Scholes. Numero 17. Totti. Lasciano il campo per il numero 5. Il numero 10.
Adams attempts a clearance.
Il numero 20.
And it's Messi.
Neymar. Il numero 6.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Van Bouten did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Maradona! He want to be quick to recover this. And he's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Conte. Musiala. Now it's Wilshere. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look.
Shapes to shoot! Beckenbauer. Beckham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Maradona. Maradona looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, what a climb! And it's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Inter Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Now that's well seen too. Short changes in with that pass. Musiala! Oh, that's fabulous. Musiala! Now, who's going to be first to this? Interesting ball.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Owen getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a decent clearance. It's Neymar!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pass somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Can he get away here? And he's onside. There's the hit! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Beckham. Now it's Neymar. And the flag has stayed down. And that is as far as it goes. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Now it's Shevchenko. He's had it taken off him. Danielson is wide and looking to get onto this. Danielson. Short changes him with that pass. Conte.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And that has left him in a heap. Cruyff with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Cruyff gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, that's quite incredible!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
So, a breakthrough already.
Van Basten, and he's surging through. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Cruyff, now it's Messi. Cruyff. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nicely spread. Sané. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckenbauer. Messi. Roberto. And Messi!
Cleared without complication.
Danielson. It's gone out for a throw-in. Danielson. He's going all the way!
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
That is Conte. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Besiktas trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say...
Snyder! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
And he cuts out the supply. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Beckenbauer makes the interception. Schneider. Conte is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Danielson, he is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Cruyff. Schneider. Now it's Van Basten. Danielson could try cutting inside here.
That's alert and
Danielson! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. No way through there. Conte. It's a good foot in there. But that has not gone well. Schneider. Van Basten. Cruyff.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's had it nicked away. Van Basten. No, that's been intercepted. He can run onto that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Schneider. Conte. And he's forced to go back. Beckenbauer. Schneider. Cafu. And it's Schneider. Schneider. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Schneider. Passing is crisp and sharp. Sané. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And it's Sané. Sané tries making a foray down the right. And here's Schneider. Schneider's... and the header! Oh, just needed a better contact. And the half-time whistle goes. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund. Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 21.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Number 13. Mbappe.
Not the most accurate pass.
Musiala.
He's a sharp little ball here. Schneider. Pullet does well to get it back. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Van Basten. Well, he was clearly disappointed. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Beckenbauer, played back to the goalkeeper. And it's Roberto Carlos. Kagawa. Kagawa proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Being still separated by the game's only goal. Shevchenko, he's picked his way through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Nice control. Kagawa. This is promising. Shapes to shoot! He scores! And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And it's Cruyff. Kagawa. For Musiala. That is a great pick out. Well read, nice interception.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Mbappe! And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Musiala finds himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 23, Kagawa. Coming on the field, number 14,
Pedri.
Wilshere. Number 22, Pedri.
He could be in here.
Substitution in progress.
And Batistuta! And he hits the net. He has given that the lot. Bang!
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Besiktas get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
That is a great ball. Bale! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, that could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Mbappe. And it's Wilshere. He can run onto that. Van Basten.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's been given away. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Very much into the last knockings. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passes. Has a go! They've done it!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Goal! After 88 minutes is number 13, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
2 minutes added time.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Dink through. Now it's Pedri. Bellingham. Now that's well seen too. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Batistu, great hit! And that is the last effort of the game. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Van Basten. Schneider stood his ground strongly. Now it's Kagawa. Conte. Mbappe. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mbappe. Chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So, a breakthrough already.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Threads one in.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Kagawa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Just eases him off the ball. Driving on and making good progress. Can he get onto this? Deftly away. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's Schneider. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Taken back almost at once. Italy are looking to break at pace. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Cruyff. Oh, important interception. Kagawa. Schneider. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And he's there to get it away. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Owen. And Owen! Now, who's going to be first to this? Kagawa. That's going to go a long way. Cafu. Schneider. Owen. Schneider. He's got the shot away! Well, there's the clearance.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Beckenbauer. Conte. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. There's the hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
That's good vision. No, that was never going to make it. That is a great pick out. Oh, and the finish! And he hits the net! Italy are back in business! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 6. Messi.
Here's the whistle then to start the second half.
Numero 18.
A searching ball that into space. Can he latch on to this? Oh, they could be caught out here. He's cut it out. That is good alertness. Kante cuts out the pass. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Conte. And it's Snyder. Aimed beyond the defence. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Shot could be on. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. Well, it's Batistuta. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great hit! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Van Basten gets his pass away. Good read, needed to be. Now it's Cruyff. He's played him through. That's an excellent interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Conte. And here's Mbappe. Koundé. Kagawa has created one goal already. And it's Van Basten. And he's intervened well there.
Van Basten, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Conte, looking tidy in possession here. Some really good ball movement.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Pinches it off him. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory.
And the shot! Conte. Oh, can he get onto this? Kunde calmly anticipates. Batistuta.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Schneider. Owen. He is through here. And that is that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Now it's Kagawa. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He could be in here. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Messi. Mateus does really well to win the ball there. He's got the shot away! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Sane providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's nice. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Sane! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Kagawa. Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. And he welcomes it in. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Cafu. Schneider. Roberto Carlos. Sane chasing after it. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's had it taken off him. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Adams. Shifted it to the flank. Vinicius Junior. Lam gets a foot in here. Neymar. He is through here. A lot of space ahead of him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Schneider. And it's Sane. Sane hurtling down that right flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Referee's given a throw. Showing great feet there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's been shifted off it. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that pass isn't the best. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Conte. Lam. Can he get onto this? It's a great big chance! Superb goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. Kagawa. Roberto Carlos. That looks a good ball through. Lovely, great hit! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Turkey are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That's a sharp pass. Brilliantly cut out. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Kagawa, and here's Vinicius Junior. And it's Van Basten! And that's a good ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Beckenbauer.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Pinches it off him. Platini unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
The attendance for this match was 80,000.
Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, easy pickings there. He can run onto that. There's the hit! They are rampant! And they are cruising away.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
A case now of complete control. Just eases him off the ball. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Conte. Kagawa. And it's Schneider. No, again there's no way through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior. Mateus gets good distance on it. Conte. Oh, that's well spotted. Interesting ball. Adams. It's Kagawa. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Neymar. And the shot's on. Real chance! And the ball is out of play. Kagawa. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. No luck with that dink over the top. Conte. Pressing high and with purpose. Kagawa. Spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior going full steam ahead down the left flank. Kagawa. He's found a way through. Has a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
And it's Sané. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He has found the way through. He's dealt with that really well. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Always onto this. Now it's Neymar. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Played out towards the right wing.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Backward it goes. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Vinicius Junior gets a good foot in there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Adams. Cafu. It's a good run down the right. He's picked his way through. They really do have to make something of this. Sané! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He rises! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Van Basten. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Belletti. That is Conte. Serginho. Oh, that's nice. Oh, strongly challenged there. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. The fullback is in acres of space here. Terrific header! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the...
Van Basten! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Cameroon are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And it's Seedorf. Batistuta. And it's Batistuta. Up he goes! Shevchenko is flagged offside. Cannavaro.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Floated up and over. Oh, super find. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Serginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Real chance! Yes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Cameroon find a position of real strength now. He can run onto that. He's had a hit! That's another chance! Now, how often do you see that?
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Great run on the overlap here. Big header! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's been chance! It's a goal! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Cameroon with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Van Basten. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. No, he's overshot the green. Belletti. And here's Shevchenko.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Great hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Schneider.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Seedorf. Schneider. Nicked it back promptly. Schneider. And the first 45 minutes are up. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
And he's straight offside. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he welcomes it in. Chance to shoot, and Batistuta! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that.
Shevchenko! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Corner number 2 then. Punched away. Conte driving forwards. Van Basten. Conte. Kagawa. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, what has happened here? Schneider. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's been shifted off it. He's found the way through. Shevchenko! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Van Basten. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Serginho.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Changement en cours.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Roberto Carlos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro cuts it out. He's through, now is he in? Van Basten, great ball and he's in here. And he's gone backward here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's dealt with that really well. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Seedorf does well to get it back. And it's Conte. That has been cut short. Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Conte. Mbappe. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Now it's Kagawa. And here's Wilshere. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's Kagawa. Clips it so gently. Belletti. Kagawa. Decent progress down the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Wilshere. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's picked out the run. It's Van Basten! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Seedorf. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Shevchenko. He's gone for goal! And that has kept the keeper on his toes. Kagawa. Oh, and he's through the middle. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Kagawa. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Now that's well seen too. Conte. And that will be it. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Vinicius Junior. That has not gone well. Oh, good ball! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever... Great hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Conte is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Cafu! Oh, he's got a side of goal. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And now they can spring out of defence.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well. Look, movement creates more options, and that was real.
There's the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that is a little undercooked. Decent progress down the left. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Schneider. Kagawa. So nearly the perfect ball.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Neymar did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great shot at goal! Goal! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He shifted it to the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vinicius Junior. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Pickford catches it safely. Kagawa. Now it's Van Basten. He's picked his way through. He is through here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, this is a terrific run. Guardiola did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pickford, will they claim to that?
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Schneider. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Sane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vinicius Junior. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Schneider.
There will be 1 minute at a
Now
time.
here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and
Volunteers for each
combative
block,
throughout.
Please report to the staff
There's
room
plenty of
immediately.
positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And it's played in here. Oh, that was vital.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Seedorf with the slide tackle there. De Jong. Now it's Neymar. Cafu wins the duel this time. It's a good run down the right. And that's going right the way across. Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great rival. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Sane has given away a free kick. Sane. Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Schneider. And it's Sane. That's tidy. Maldini eases him off the ball.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So, what can they come up with here? They're taking a moment to consider their options.
On the field. Number 5, Maldini. Number 11, Pushkash. Number 9
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Number 3,
Musiala.
Mosquera. Number 42,
He's through here.
Musiala.
Oh, it's Van Basten.
Country. Substitutions taking place.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Was 29,950.
Just about up to the hour now. Well read, nice interception. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vardiol gets good distance on it. And here's Sane. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's found support out wide. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Well, that is not the best. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
And they can counter here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Kagawa has it in a wide position. Now it's Owen. He gets big! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
That's a throw. And it's Kagawa. Kagawa touches it back. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Kagawa. Vinicius Junior receives. Decent hit! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Vinicius Junior.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Bebeto. Conte.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Kagawa. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Schneider. Owen. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Gerrard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He has found a way through. That is good strength. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Van Basten. And it's Owen. And that has left him in a heap. Cafu with a definite foul there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Bebeto was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Kaká powering forward here. He's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kaká clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Belletti. Schneider. Kagawa. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well read, nice interception. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kagawa. Can he get it through? Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Van Basten. Gerrard.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, Bebeto! Conte. And it's Owen. Beckenbauer. And Adams. Schneider. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's found a way through. Beckenbauer. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Maradona.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's been cut out, well played. Well played right into his path. There's no flag. And the shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Kagawa. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Owen. Kagawa. Lovely feet. And he's managed to get free. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Maradona.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Hits one! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Number 18.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Pass somewhat off target. Now that's well seen too. Oh, strongly challenged there. And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Vinicius
So once
Junior.
again, we're underway.
Number 17,
Messi.
Schneider. Number 12, Van Basten. Coming on the field, number 13, Mbappe.
Roberto Carlos.
Number 14,
And it's Wilshere.
Number 42,
The pass is intercepted.
Musiala.
Maradona looking to run onto it. Kagawa. Now it's Owen. That looks a good ball through. He's got away. He's had a hit! And he's done it!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender.
And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Short changes him with that pass. Interesting ball.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Musiala. Kaka.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field is number
Beckenbauer.
8. That's
Adams.
Substitution in progress.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And it's Wilshere. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Adams spots it and intercepts. Good spot, he's seen the run. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe. Spread neatly. He's picked his way through. Can he put it away? They want to be quick to recover this. Kante gets it clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Wilshere. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, easy pickings there. Roberto Carlos. Vids. Ball played for Conte. Now it's Owen. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good alertness. Oh, given away. He is through here. Shapes to shoot. He scores. 2 to the good. They have breathing space. And that's it. That was always inevitable. 2 up and very little time left. Short. Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Maradona wins the duel this time. Beckenbauer. Conte. Wirtz. That is ended up in no man's land.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
To a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Bale. And he's managed to get free. Here's a man adored by many. And the referee brings it to a close. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough.